Okay, guys. Have a seat. I am. So today we are going to do a little experiment in math. We are going to take 3 pattern blocks. We've got the trapezoid, we've got squares, and we've got triangles. And we have a grid here that is asking us which one has the best chance of landing on its edge. Do you guys know what the edge means? What is the edge? The flatter parts? Yep. So when you toss it in the air, you're going to see, we want to see how it lands. So if it's more likely to land on its edge, or if it's more likely to land flat like this. So I would like you guys to raise your hand if you think which one has the best chance of landing on its edge. So if you think the triangle is going to land on its edge the most, raise your hand. How many do we have? Stevie? So 1. Okay. What about the square? Raise your hand. 1, 2. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 11, 12. Miranda, are you raising your hand? 13. Preston, 14. Okay. Okay. How many think the trapezoid is going to land on its edge the most?
Olivia, you can only choose one. No,
She didn't raise her hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, so those are our numbers. 1 person thinks the triangle, 14 of you think the square, and 8 of you think the trapezoid. Okay? So, we are going to do a little experiment. And what you guys are going to do is we're going to get in groups of 2 in just a sec. And you guys are going to toss some of these in the air, kind of gently, we're not going to get all crazy like. And you're going to do it, you have to do each of them 50 times.
What?
Yep. So one of you in your group is going to be the recorder. So that means you're going to count how many times they get tossed, and you're going to write down how many times they land. Like flat or on the edge. Okay? The other person is going to be the tosser. Okay? And we are going to, I think it's on, there's a page that it's on, it doesn't give me the page number though on here. In your math journals. Let's see. We'll look in Joe notes real quick. It's in 3.5.
So like throw in 2.
If you're gonna throw it in the air, and if it lands on the side, then you record the side. Maybe it's not in there. Oh, it's not?
It's a mathematical.
Oh. So should we
They can,
record it in their notebooks?
yeah, they can make a chart.
Okay.
I mean, what?
Okay, why doesn't everybody turn to your notebook real quick and make a chart? Yep, you can copy this one if you want.
I made this one. It's right.
Why don't we turn to a new page so that we have enough room? Yep, so that's, if you have a lot of room, that's fine. And make your grid. You want the result, which is on edge, not on edge, and total number of tosses. Then you want tallies, so we're going to keep track of how many times it lands on each of these. And then you're going to do the total. Okay? Nope, we thought it was in the math book, but it's actually not. So you need to do it in on your line paper. And we're going to have to make a couple of these, I think, actually. I didn't realize this wasn't in the journal. Well, because they have to do it for each block, the taped blocks and the not taped blocks.
Oh. Where do we take one?
Yep, we have we have single blocks, and we have blocks that are doubled. So we have triangles that are two of them, and triangles that are single. And you're gonna compare to see which one lands on the side the most. I'm gonna grab something you guys are doing. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take a break real quick while Mrs. Schnorr runs and does something for me. So we're gonna do a time test quick. Okay? Yep. Yep. So when I call your name, please come up and grab your paper. Matt. Jonah. Sasha. Matthew. Phoenix. Lily. Spencer. Olivia J. Is that you? Abby. Madison. Where's Madison? Sean. Chloe. Derby. Where's Derby? Serena. Don't start yet, please. Joey. Miranda. Yep. Iggy.
I'm not on this.
Well, it says your name. Anna.
It's multiplication.
Preston. Well, just wait.
Yeah, she's on mine.
Well, Olivia W. Royal and Ellie. Does anybody not have one? Stevie doesn't? Well. Okay. Let me see. There's one over here that's. Oh. She crossed your name off. She must have thought you were on this one. Okay. Is there a timer that Commissioner uses? On the white on here?
Yeah.
On the edge? I don't know smartboard stuff very well, so you guys must help me.
Oh, you were looking for Maggie. We could really use you, Maggie.
Yep, I know. Okay, everybody have a seat. Get ready. I'm going to set the timer. I know, Stevie, I don't know what you're on, so we'll have to wait a sec, okay? Is it? Okay, we'll just give you this one then, Stevie. Come here. You can do this one. For right now. Write your name on the top. Yep, I know. It's thinking, so. While the computer's thinking, I got to wait on that.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Computer! Think. Brainstorm!
Okay, everybody have a seat though. Madison, why are you on top of your desk? Thank you.
Madison! That is sick. Why is the street so sad?
I don't know, you guys. to Miss Schnorr when she comes around, please?
I'm just gonna collect them today.
I only got a here.
Almost. Good job. Sarah, do you want to pass yours this time? Okay, have a seat. We're gonna get back to what we were doing before, talking about before. Okay, Olivia, Miranda. Okay, we are going to divide up into and do half and half. So half of you are going to toss the tape blocks together, which is the double blocks, and half of you are going to do the single blocks. Okay, just to kind of cut down on time so we don't have to do it for so long. So I want you guys to, let's see, should we find a partner? I'll number you off and you guys, no, yeah, find a partner. Okay, somebody that's kind of sitting close to you, please. And I will, once you have partners, raise your hand. Raise your hand when you find a partner. Migi, do you need a partner? Lily right behind you doesn't have a partner, so you can hang out with her. Or do you have a partner, Lily? Okay, so you and Lily can be partners. Preston, do you need a partner? Yeah? Do you want to, Stevie, do you have a partner? Okay, you and Preston are going to be together then, okay? Does that sound good? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a piece of paper, and you guys can spread out when you do this. You don't have to stay at your desks. And you're going to, what are we going to do? Toss them in the air. How many times?
50.
50 times. You can do, you'll each get a set of 3 blocks, okay? And you have to write down on the chart which block it is, okay? Does everybody understand? Does anybody have any questions before we start? We're going to see if your guesses are, how close your guesses are, okay? Send one person from each of your group to come up and get blocks and paper. Only need one person from each group, okay? Here, how about we do this? Grab 2 pieces, you need 2 pieces, and then I'll pass out blocks. Come over this way. Yep, 2 papers. Are you guys in the same group? Okay. Yep. Nope. So I'm going to have half the class do the doubles and half the class do the singles. Remember?
Yeah. You like half
That's it.
Sean, we got the doubles. Yeah. I know. Got doubles. Just I was supposed to like that.
So that.
So half the class.
Hey! Boys and girls, does anybody still need blocks?
Alrighty.
Yeah, right.
Who's gonna be the top?
Everybody should have
I'll
2
be the
pieces of
recorder.
paper.
Alright. Just put
Yep,
Sean
there's
on one
2
end.
graphs on each page. So you just need 2 pieces of paper. 2 pieces of paper.
So,
My suggestion would be to do this on the floor, not on your desk, and you need to actually toss it in the air. Tossing it up like that.
Alright, so.
You should. Let's toss them from a sitting position, please. So you're sitting on the floor. So everybody's doing it the same way.
Oh!
Abby and Ellie, you guys are on the floor. So we're gonna do it on the floor. No, but I want you guys sitting on the floor. Okay, everybody else. Everyone, you guys will sit over there on the floor. Abby and Ellie, you guys can come right here if you want. So make sure you're tallying every time it lands on its edge, every time it lands flat.
Wait,
But remember what I said? We're sitting on the floor and we're tossing it in the air. Yep, all the shapes 50 times. So start with one shape and then move to the next one after you're done. 50 times, remember.
That's a lot.
You'll have 50 tallies for each block. And make sure you're writing down which block it is. So if you're doing, which ones are you doing right now? You have double trapezoid, so write double trapezoid. Write down which block it is. Boys and girls, make sure you're recording which block you're doing so you know which one is which. Which one are you doing right now?
double
So
trapezoid.
write double trapezoid on the top.
Okay.
Okay, it landed on it.
On an edge.
So you have the trapezoid, but you have the double trapezoid.
Do it, 3, 2, 3.
No, wait, Jade, I think we're supposed to put both our names on this. Alright, let's just put one.
One block 50 times. Each block is going to do 50 times.
Alright, so we did it. I don't think we're supposed to have that there. So just, okay, so we did 2 times. Okay, not on an edge. So that's 3. Wait, 2 were not on the edge.
So put another time. Come on, reporter.
Which block are you doing right now, Matt?
That.
Okay, so you just write double square right there. So that you know which one you're doing.
Go.
You guys write down which one you're doing?
Attacking everybody.
I know, 2 times. It attacked Sean's head, and it attacked my shoulder. And then it it's attacked 3.
Alright, guys, go ahead.
Alright, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5.
Remember, we're doing one shape at a time. We're not doing it to all 3 because if they knock you out,
I landed on the net.
each of them.
It attacked me.
Man, you're evil. This trapezoid is evil.
6.
Everybody should be doing each block 50 times. So the square 50 times, the triangle 50 times, and the trapezoid 50 times.
150.
No, you don't need a calculator for this. All you're doing is writing tallies. So if it does it once, you don't have to add it up yet.
We have 8.
And that's why you do it in 5s, like that, so that you can count it really easily.
No, it's on.
No, because it was like.
That's on an edge. When it's flat, it looks like this. Alright, so we have 4.
Go.
Not on an edge. I mean, not on an edge. Sorry. Alright. Go. Oh my gosh.
Not on an edge.
And it attacked me. It's attacked me 4 times already.
Going.
It's already attacked me 4 times. Which means 7 times it's attacked. Darby.
Jonah, keep going. Everybody does it every once in a while, so you're fine. Okay, Okay, Jonah, you guys go back to what you were doing, please.
Alright, you got some sweet infused.
She's not recording it though, Jonah. You're recording it and she's not recording it.
How come they look all new? I don't know, because I barely wear them. Alright.
You've only done 5 times.
Alright.
You need to.
I am really angry that they finally lost. Yes, I'm angrier than Hulk. Literally, angrier than Hulk. I know I got so stupid. I love this skin. I don't like it. It's so scary. And would you go for the one man, one woman.
Oh, but you shouldn't be tossing it to the sitting anyway. You should be tossing it to the standing anyway.
Remember in the Constitution? Yeah,
that's
he's doing
fine.
illegal stuff.
So that was on the side.
That would have been a free,
Are you just making tallies or are you?
yeah.
Okay.
Guess what?
Oh, but that's true. How many copies are you going to take? Like, you don't need to write that tally. You just need to write that number, right? But tally? Oh, I guess you should, yeah. You're right. It's okay.
Like a little, like kind of, then his actual points in it. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Jason was good. We did 13. Not on an egg. You evil man! You're evil! You're evil!
Like this is not
Here, go. You're evil. I'm not evil. Go. I don't know how many times you attacked me, but 8 times. I know. They're going all over attack. We have 6. These blocks are evil. These blocks are evil. They're trying to invade us. Okay, by killing us. Not on the left. Whoa. They're evil! Go. Sorry, eating check.
Oh, it's not.
Oh my gosh. That's I know, it's like it's in love with you. Alright, not on the edge. Sean! Okay. Not on the edge. No, it doesn't. Oh, no. Alright, this evil body's getting everybody out of my zoo. I'm gonna kill you. Alright, it's not even alive. This is evil. You say this is evil. Yeah. Alright, stop it.
How many times have you passed it?
Whoa! Alright, you evil blood! Alright.
And then you can move on to the next shape.
Alright. You evil blood! That's how you got me. What? What shape now? What was it? Attacking everybody. It attacks everybody in its town. Not on an edge. Again.
Take a deep breath. It's got to land on the ground though.
Oh, on an edge. On an edge.
I already know how it should change. I should have divided it up into shapes too.
You evil blood! You're evil! He's evil! Literally! He's evil! Alright, was it? He attacked me about 5 times already. He attacked everybody 11 times. Okay. I hope these 2 are evil. Otherwise, they're gonna get beaten.
When you're done with your first shape, move on to the second shape.
was on an edge. Okay. You evil blood! He's attacked everybody 12 times! He's times already! It's annoying.
Oh, so how do we do
It's
tally?
annoying, you evil blood!
You know what? It makes it a lot easier if you keep it back. So five.
On an edge? Yes!
Now you gotta count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ross, thank God you didn't kill anybody. Alright, go there. Alright. You got me in the heart. I got you. Alright. No, Judah was on an edge. Yeah, it was like. No, it landed like this. It landed like this. Okay. Alright.
Oh, it shouldn't be landing on anything though. It shouldn't be hitting anything when you toss it. Well, that's because you're tossing it too high.
What was it? It was on an edge. Okay,
Oh, it's a little too high there, bud.
alrighty.
Let's keep it lower down.
That was on an edge. I can't just you won't die. You won't die. It's right by your butt. It's right by your butt. Alright. Whose butt? Your butt. No, the square is right next to it. No, our square is right there. Alright.
Oh, but it shouldn't be going over there, girls.
Alright, on an edge. Alright, on an edge. Okay. Go again. 5, 10, 15, 20.
How many calories do you have?
You have 34.
Okay, keep going. Jonah and
I'm not on an edge.
Sienna, you guys need to, or not Sienna. Sorry. Is it? Yeah, that one is You're done? Okay. Sienna, any on an edge a couple times out of 50 tosses. I find that one kind of hurts.
Person in the glasses, brown we have to do all of it. Alright, come on. Alright. Actually, we don't. Hey, what was the on it?
Done all the shapes?
Alright, I'm being driven crazy. First, I'm better than Paul. I'm better than Paul. Don't mess with me. I'm madder than Paul.
Okay, why don't you move to another
Your face was literally.
Hey, boys and girls, can I have eyes on me real quick?
Yep.
When you guys are tallying, how are you supposed to tally? Are you supposed to do like 20 tallies in a row with no? No, you do 4 and then a line across so that it's in groups of 5. It makes it a lot easier to count if you do your tallies in groups of 5. I'm noticing a lot of you just doing a whole bunch of tallies. Okay? Try to keep it in groups of 5 so that it's easier to count.
Okay. On an edge. Joey, chickens. On an edge. On an edge. Ow. Oh my God.
Oh, you can put some symbol on there. Just doing one of them. Guys, Phoenix and Sean have a good idea. Each one of them is actually doing a different shape.
No, I'm Sean.
Oh, no, you're Sean. What's your name again? Spencer. Phoenix and Spencer are each doing their own shape and keeping track of it. to get it done quicker.
Let's just do it. Just do it, okay? Just do it. Alright, on, not on it. Go.
Madison and Anna, why don't you guys each do one shape and keep track? So, since you started on the triangle, so one will be a square, okay? I'll let you guys move on if you want. Okay? Because everybody else is on. Are you guys done one of those shapes? You want to sit down here with Louie and do one of the shapes too?
Alright. Whoa.
I know, but we need to do more than that.
Not on it. Not.
So why don't you guys do it together?
Now start there. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, okay, we're almost done. Alrighty.
Is that your last one?
No, we have like 5 minutes.
Have you done any of the other shapes yet? Okay, why don't you guys split it up so that each one of you takes a shape the next time, okay? Okay. Do you understand what I mean?
Oh,
You're each going to do a shape next time. Do you understand?
like I do this and he'll
Yep. Yep, and you'll each keep track together.
Alright.
They're on their grade.
Evil. 44.
But they're going to be in other classes, right? So I'm collecting here. They're in third grade English, third grade.
Alrighty, on it. Wait, Sean, you can't do it by yourself. I'm going to Alright, I'll just repeat this. It won't take long. Yeah. Okay, just do that.
Smile pretty. I will finish this. Do you want to work with Sean? Sure. Hi, Sean. What are you doing?
Hard to see anyways.
And you have to pass this on an edge like this. Not on an edge. And go like past it. I was going to run it down and on an edge.
Do you have any other kids in the last meeting?
Any of Mrs. Adamak's homeroom kids who are doing retakes?
Me.
Okay. Can you go in this closing? We'll stop and get your cabinet. All right, go back. Thank you, Sorry.
Should we pause doing this for a moment first?
Keep going.
Okay.
Elizabeth will work
Okay. You guys still going? Okay. Which one are you working on right now? Is that the last one? Okay. How you guys doing over here? Is your last one, or are you still working on the first one? Okay, we need to move on.
Now we have to do
Commissioner, do you have tape somewhere? One of these came apart.
On my
Okay.
desk.
Okay.
Now we have to do another.
Nice cheese bun, sorry. Just gotta get some tape.
What shape are we doing now, Sean?
Here you go.
Which one do you want to do?
What does that mean? For the whole class? Okay. Okay. Oh, you feel mixed up? Are you guys partners? Yep. So you should have had 2 papers, remember those? Do you have another paper to do it? Do you understand what I mean? There's one paper right here, it's both of yours. Okay, I'm going to give you guys about another minute or 2 to finish up, and then we'll stop even if you're not done. They definitely don't give the kids enough room for that, like, because their tallies are so big. Yeah, let's make a bigger graph. Yeah. Okay, about 30 more seconds. And then I want you to total your tallies up. For each edge and not edge, you're going to total your tallies up. 10 more seconds to throw them. Okay, everybody stop throwing and total up your tallies, please, for each one that you did. For not an edge and an edge, for each shape. You gotta total them up, Madison. So, no, so all of these are not edge, or on an edge, so you total it right there. Not an edge, right there. Okay. If you've got your totals, please put your blocks back in my bucket over here.
Oh, I think there's...
And find your seat once you're done. Total up your tallies and find your desk. Yeah, but we don't have time to do that right now. So. Yeah. That's okay. Kind of right on time. Because we're going to do some friendship stuff with you guys. Do I have all of the blocks? I need all the blocks. Find your seat. Find your desk.
It's Wednesday. It feels like Tuesday. And Mrs. Knapp is going to award the brain chips for this week. So we'll just take a break from our experiment. Turn your bodies around. And we'll do a quick award, or do you want me up there? I can come up here. So I have 2 number 1 chips to award for today. So when I call your name, come up here. And then we'll do the chip parade here 3 times. For the folks getting their first chip. I need Steve and Jonah to come up here. There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations. So stay up here. On the count of 3, we'll do chip parade 3 times. Both for these guys that got the chips and for all of you who are working hard. Because I look forward to handing more out next week, okay? Ready, set, go.
Chip parade! Chip parade! Chip parade!
Nice job. Good job. We'll remember, we'll do that close to Thanksgiving, Steve. I'll remember that one. Turkey.
Stevie and Jonah, if you want to put your initials on the back, just so you don't, if they somehow get lost.
That's a good idea. Thank you. We'll teach next week.
Thank you very much.
Here, guys. Here you go, Jonah.
Hey, finish tallying up what you have. And I'd like you to talk to your partner for a second, see if your results are what you thought would happen.
And so you didn't get to go first. That's okay. Another group probably got it. So that's okay. No, not yet. Another group will.
So we got 36. Oh no, we didn't finish this half. Let's use your back. I'm gonna text you.
Oh, is that the brain chip? Cool.
Yeah, mine too. I think mine's not that
Hey, can everybody take their seats, please?
Abby, you need me to sit down, please?
I'm not playing.
Okay. Smile nice. Good.
She's touched to the floor. No, you can't do that.
Guys, have a seat, please. I don't. Oh, it's on the floor. Is that it? No. Is yours? Who's your partner? Does Olivia have it? Okay, if you didn't get your tallies totaled up, please total them up right now so you know how many edges and how many not edges you have. Okay? Mrs. Sharp, can you unlock it? Did you guys all write your totals down? You have your totals? Everybody have their totals? Yep. No, you're just supposed to have it like this. You're right. That's right. Did you guys do your totals?
Yeah.
You got yours? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
You guys have your totals? Down? 39, 29.
Well, I wasn't in this group.
Yep. Okay. You guys have your totals? Okay. In your groups, I want you guys to tell me your totals. Let's do who had the single blocks. Raise your hands. That means ones that were not taped together. Okay. Jonah, what were your totals? Who was your partner? Serena, what were your? How many times did it land on an edge? Which one did you do first? The square. Okay, how many times did the square land on an edge? 2 times? And how many times did it not land on an edge? Okay. Who had the doubles? What about your square? You didn't do the square? Who did the square for the doubles? Chloe, what did you guys get for the square?
We got,
Okay. Who else did a single square?
You mean the double square?
Nope, a single square. Stevie, what did you guys get for your single square?
Yeah.
What? Oh, on an edge you got how many? Oh, that's the trapezoid. Well, who has the square one? Does Preston have that one? You got 4 on the edge and the rest were not on an edge. Okay, who else did a double one? A double square. You guys did?
Yeah.
Okay, what was your square total for on an edge? 30. And not on an edge was? So, what are you guys noticing? Is anybody noticing anything?
That not that many squares are being on that.
If they are what? The single square or the double square? The single square. So if you had a single square, it did not land on its edge very often, did it? Was that true for the rest of the shapes too? Was that true for the triangle and the trapezoid as well? Anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who else did the singles for the, raise your hand if you did the single blocks. Jonah? Who was your, oh you had,
And Stevie and Preston.
and Stevie and Preston. There were more than just 2 groups though, weren't there?
Yeah.
That did the single blocks?
Yeah.
Oh, Royal did.
Oh, Royal did? Royal, what did you get for the trapezoid? How many were on the edge? 2. And how many were not on the edge? 48. So do you guys think that with the single blocks, can you put that away please? With the single blocks that they didn't land on the edge very often, right? And the double blocks, do you think they landed on the edge more often?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Somebody tell me.
Because they have more, they're more like flat on the edges, so they can hold up. But the flat ones, they don't have
The
that.
single ones?
Yeah, they don't have that much. The edges aren't that flat.
Yep, that's right. So the edges are bigger when you tape them to get 2 of them together, right? There's more of an edge on the doubles, right? Okay. Good job, you guys. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we are going to move on to this page. How do we? Yeah, right here, okay. Okay. Do you guys know what the minimum, maximum, and range is? You do? And the range? The range is if you look at this, what does it say?
Range is
The difference between the,
largest and
yep, largest and the smallest, you're right. And then, so the minimum is the smallest number and the maximum is the largest number, right? So if we have, down here it says, Andrew kept a record of the number of pages he read each day. Here, let's move it, we'll move it up a little. Okay. So Monday, he read 27 pages, Tuesday 15, Wednesday 12, Thursday 20, and Friday 18. So the minimum is, what? 12. What's the maximum? 27. Okay. Does anybody know what the range is? We have 27 minus. It's the maximum minus the minimum, right? And that equals out to be 15. Okay. I keep thinking I can scroll it like that. Okay, so the range is 27 minus 12, which equals 15 pages. Okay. numbers in a set of data are often arranged in order. So what does that mean? If they're arranged in order, Madison, do you know?
From like biggest to smallest.
Yep. Okay. So they are listed from smallest to largest or largest to smallest, like Madison said. The median is the middle number of the list. So if this is our list of numbers, 48, or well, if it's an order, 45, 48, 50, 51, 52, what's the middle number? Matt?
50.
Yep, 50 is the middle, right there, okay? So that's known as the median, or the middle value, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what is the median of these numbers right here? Darby? There's two numbers, isn't there? So is that kind of confusing? Do you see what they did down here? It says the median weight of these 6 children. It says list the number in orders. There are 2 middle numbers, aren't there? So we've got 56 and 58 as the middle numbers, right? So the median weight, they say, is 57. Why do you think it's 57? Yeah, so the median weight is going to be 57 pounds, okay? Because there's the 2 middle numbers, right? Okay. So let's... This one. Okay, when you study the set of data, you notice that one or more numbers might occur more than the others, right? So the mode is the number that occurs the most often. What does that mean? When it occurs most often. If you look at these numbers, what number is there more than the others? 16, yep. Because 16 appears how many times? 2 times, right? So that's your mode, because the mode is the number that is there the most, right? Okay? If you make a chart or a line plot, it makes the mode easy to find. Okay? So look at which one out of this, our favorite classes drinks. Milk, chocolate milk, soft drink, apple juice, tomato juice, or water. Which one is going to be the mode? The soft drink, right? Because that's the one that everybody picked the most often, right? Okay. So, we are going to turn to page 69 in your math journals. No, we're going to do 69 first. Because that is
That's
what...
not in our math.
Keep going.
This one isn't?
No.
Oh. What? I'm confused, I'm sorry.
It should be on there.
No, it is. 69 is this. Yes, 69 is the pattern block.
Oh, what we do, oh, okay. Is that,
Yeah.
what's this one then?
Yes.
Oh, no, not that one. This one here, sorry.
Oh, that is.
Oh, it's a home link? Sorry guys, I don't know the difference between some of these.
All learning, so they
Yep.
have them work on their,
So this one? Okay. So on this math box, we're going to turn to page, I think it's 66.
I finished it. We already
You guys already did that?
I didn't finish it.
Okay.
I didn't.
So, okay, if you already finished 66, you can work on page 71. We'll have some work time. And if you didn't finish 66, you need to work on that one.
So you should have all of your math boxes done through 3.6.
So whatever you don't have done, that's something you can work on.
And then you can work on your range shifts.
Yep. Do all of them through 3.6? Whose math journal is on the floor? Reminder. Abby, is this yours?
No, Ellie.
Ellie?
Ellie.
You want to give it to Ellie? Thank you. Go. the, did you finish that one? Yep, okay, so then, yeah, you can work on that one. Yep. You want a pencil? There's a thing of pencils right up there. For multiplication, you times it by 0? What does that mean? Anything you multiply by 0? What the answer's gonna be? So what's 3 times 1? Do you know? What's up? Okay. Okay, but what? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is? Because your times that you're not going by 2s the whole time. Yep, so then 2 times 2 is? And 4 times 2 is? 8. 8 times 2 is? Do you get it? And 16 times 2 is? Sometimes I need to write those bigger ones down. 3.5 means 3.5. Anything 0.5 is a half. And you can work on brain chips so you can finish that one. It says right, big, smaller, or equal than, and you take measure how many. So if you have 1.5 feet, let's see. So if you have 1.5 feet, that's 12. 12 inches is 1 foot, right? What would half of 12 be? So then we're gonna go 12. That's 1, 2, 3, 6. So that's, this is 1.5, right? How many inches is that?
That means 3.5.
What are we at? Are we at 18? So which one's bigger? 1.5 or 16? Okay. So now you have 3 feet or 2 yards. How many yards? And then 5 feet and 60 inches. They know conversions like feet to inches and yards to foot.
They're starting, pretty much 3 feet in the yard, 36 inches.
Yeah, I always have a hard time with that too. You got that? Okay, you can work on brain chips then. You got a lot of pencils in there, Andy. are in a foot. So if you have 2 yards, how many feet is that? There's 3 feet and 1 yard. Here, I'm gonna come around the other side. How about we do this? We have 2 yards. So there's 1 yard. How many feet?
How many gallons?
3 feet, right? Okay. So if you have 2 yards, double that, right? So what is that?
First find out
You're doubling it.
the cost of 2
Here.
gallons.
Yep.
So what is, how
How many?
are we using 6 1 gallon is
For 2 yards, right?
$2.79. So
How many feet do we have right here? And how many feet do we have right here?
1 gallon
much?
is $2.
Okay, so which one's bigger?
How would you find out how much 2 gallons cost?
Yep, because that's 6 feet to the 2 yards, right?
How many's in one?
There you go. Now you have 5 feet with 60 inches.
How would you find out? Don't tell me the answer. How would you
60
find
inches.
out? What would you have to do? Not quite so.
This is
What did you do?
12 times 5, right?
You can write it down. Write it down.
You have to think about the inches. How many inches are in a foot? How many inches are in a foot? How many inches are in a foot? So you have to figure out how many of those equals a foot. We have 55 inches. How many times can 12 go into 55? Make it. I know. You have 12 plus 12 is?
Trace
Okay,
around
that's 2, right? Plus 12 more is?
That's how much 2 gallons cost.
Close.
That's not the answer to the question again. It says, you gave me $10.
So,
How much change are you thinking?
how many feet are in a yard? That's 3, right? And we're already at 3 feet, we still have to keep going. So it's going to be
Find
bigger.
out. You need to write it down.
Yeah. Okay, what's up? Here, I'll come over there. You got that? You wanna go get grain chips working?
Spent $5.68.
Okay. So if we have 1 16 inches, which one's good?
And put the point
Or is it?
0. Line it up. Minus.
How many feet, or how many inches are in a foot?
Now you can use it. You don't have any pennies.
Why is that?
Any dimes.
This is 1 foot, how many inches? Because there's 12 inches in 1 foot, right? So if you have 16, you have 4 inches of cover, so that's 1 foot, 4 inches, right? So this is 12 plus half. What's half of 12?
And then Stevie, put this.
So that's 1 foot, 6 inches. So which one's gonna be bigger? This is 1 foot 6 inches, and this is 1 foot 4 inches.
So instead of $10,
How many feet are in a yard? Remember from last time?
instead of one $10 bill, we have
3 feet in 1 yard.
$10 bills.
We have 2 yards, that's gonna be how many feet?
That's still the same. Where can we get some more?
If we have 1 yard equals 3 feet. Yep, so there's 6 feet in 2 yards, and we have 3 feet here, which one's gonna be bigger? Yep. Okay. 5 feet, 60 inches.
One thing at a
I
time.
got it in inches,
So
so there's
instead
12
of $10,
inches there. So 12 times 5, that's kind of hard to do. There's 5 times 12 in this one. 60 inches.
exchange one of those dollar bills for $10. So how many dollar bills would you get per time? No, don't erase it, honey. Just cross it out and make it enough. Okay, so now instead of 0 dimes, you'll have 10.
12 times 5 is going to be 60.
Now you can subtract.
That's 60 inches, and this is 60 inches. Yep. 55 inches in 1 yard. Remember how many we said were in 1 yard?
So 6 plus 6 is 12, 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3.
Yeah. Yep, plus 1 is going to be So we have 36 inches and 55 inches. What are we doing? Okay, Bill, next to the best answer. It is certain to be sunny today, tomorrow. A tossed quarter will land on heads, either heads or tails. A rolled die will always land on 6, or the sun will set at the same time it did last month. Which one is pretty sure to be positive? To be the right answer. To be that one? Do you know that's going to be sunny tomorrow for sure? You do? Oh, you might have a good job as a weatherman then. What about a tossed quarter will land on either heads or tails? If you toss a quarter, is it going to land on heads or tails? Both of them? Could be either or, right? So that one's going to be a for sure answer, right? That's for sure going to be true, because it could be on either heads or tails. Do you understand? Okay. What are we working on? Oh, how it goes there? So 3 plus 3, or 3 what? And then what, I guess I'm not quite sure what we're trying to do. Oh, okay. So how do you get to 9?
It is time to clean up. When you put your math notebooks away today, please make sure they're going in the correct direction.
Adding. Oh, you're adding these things. Okay. 12 plus 8. Plus 2 is. Okay. That's not the right answer, is it? Adding is not the right answer. Okay. Miss Shore, what do you want to do for homework?
3.5.
3.5 for homework. If you didn't finish.
Okay, the smallest.